Okay. Hi, guys. I'm just loading it up here. I am so glad we get another day. Today's a beautiful rainy day. And we are live. Hopefully, all of my subscribers will be able to check in and see. I want to give you guys some overview of how my 5 days went. I am super excited about the results that I did have. So I just want to be able to share them with you guys tonight. And thank you so much for your support. And I really appreciate that. So, how we all doing today? I'm super excited. I'm super excited that I finally got to eat after 12:30 at night last night. I know it was a late meal, but I woke up and I was actually a little bit over 2 pounds lighter than I was the day before, making that for a total loss of 11.6 pounds overall for 5 days. So, the reason why I'm super excited, let me tell you, first of all, I am Lorelei. Welcome to my channel, and so glad you wanted to stop by and check me out. I am on a mission for creating a better version of myself, and I'm 5'10", and I started out over 300 pounds, and my weight has gone up, it has gone down, it has gone up and down, much like a yo-yo, and trying to pick apart different things that are working and finding that perfect rhythm. And the thing of it is I got distracted by a great program. It doesn't work for me. It works for other people, but it didn't work for my body, and it set me back. It set me back big time, and so it took me a while to get myself really going again and figuring out, going back to the board of what worked best for me, and in all my months of journaling, I've actually started different types of fasting for about 3 years, actually a fasted focused lifestyle for about 3 years now. And so through the learning of how to fast and what to eat, what not to eat, best things to eat, how to practice the best fasting routines, and why it's important, how does fasting benefit you, and all the benefits that you can receive from fasting. That's what I have learned for about the last 3 years. And I'm sorry, my hair just keeps going. I just gotta put it up. But with fasting, it's something that you definitely want to warm up to if you are not used to fasting, if you don't know how to fast or even where to start. The reason what fasting really is, it's a restrictive way of reducing your caloric intake. Into a place where your body actually just will utilize the fat storage that you have for energy. It will use the sugars and the glycogen in the liver for energy first, then it will eat the fat and adipose tissue, which is like, autophagy. That is one of the main benefits with fasting. Now, you might find a lot of this information useful. You might even find it educational. You might find it where you want to use this information for yourself and apply it. And I want to just encourage you to always seek medical profession. And anytime that you are changing your eating habits or changing up your exercise activity routine. So these are examples and real life scenarios and details about my 5 days and about my journey that I will share with you. Now, I want to share with you what it was that I did to lose 11.6 pounds in 5 days. And what it was I took a 5 day and basically didn't have any solid food for 5 days, 5 days straight. So I started, and let me get my weight for you. I have my notes here. And believe me, I knew that when I stood on the scale, I was going to like not flip out, not be surprised. I would be like disappointed because I knew it wasn't going to be good. Because up until 5 days ago, my health with my hormones and just stress levels, just loads of things was wreaking havoc, and I just kind of let the structure of eating habit go, of just wanting to try to lose weight go, because everything, it just, I needed to just have a break. I just needed to give my body a break is what I did. Okay, and then so you sometimes you gotta step back and then gather your thoughts and then go again. Okay, and then figure out what your plan is. So I started out at 346.2, and I made that decision that I'm going to do a 5-day fast. Okay, and with that fast, I had keto coffee, I had iced keto coffee, I had regular coffee, I had water, I had electrolytes, I had broth. I only, out of the 5 days, I only had broth twice, and it was kind of like it was soothing, but it wasn't something that I found I needed every single day. So I really had a chance to listen to my body and figure out, okay, what's the next thing? Am I going to drink more water? Am I going to have another cup of keto coffee? That sort of thing. So I kind of gave myself that freedom in that little pockets of days that I had to I wasn't going to do smoothies. I wasn't going to do liquid juices, things like that. I stuck to my water, electrolytes, and things like that. So, and then, so after day one, which was on day two, the morning of day two was my full day one weigh-in. So whenever I had completed the night before, the weigh-ins that took place on the morning was representative of the day one. Okay. So, and then next, so day two, my weight was at 337.8. 337.8. I had lost a little bit over 8 pounds. Okay, I had lost a little bit over 8 pounds. I was astounded. I knew that there was going to be great results. And, prior to starting the 5-day fast, I had took about 3 to 5 days to kind of wind down my starches, wind down my sugars, and all those different things. And I'll be honest, the day before I started the day one, I was so like excited. I was nervous. I was agitated. I was stressed. I was, I'm like, what's going to make this any different than when I started? So what happened was I ate junk food. I really did. I didn't binge, but I ate junk food. And I said, you know what? It is what it is. Let's just go, and tomorrow's the day. So that's what I did. So after the first day, I lost I think 8.6 pounds. Okay. And on the second day, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go see what I'm going to weigh my second day. Okay. And I knew that at one point, my body usually on the third day, on the third day of fasting or changing my eating habits, usually on the third day, I start to see maybe a half a pound increase, or 1.2 pound increase. That's just usually how my body is. And because now things have changed with my hormones and things like that in my body, on the second day, it actually happened. I actually put on 4 pounds. I went to 341.8. And I was just like, okay, all right, it's going to be like this for a little while. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to stay the course. So a lot of the times after when we do fasting, and if the numbers are not going right, and I'm not the only one out here doing this, but if the numbers don't go, they don't jive, we tend to switch up, we tend to change things, and we just have to remain consistent. Okay, we got to remain consistent and stay true to what you're going to be doing for your fasting routine. Don't like jump ship, when you're fasting, when your scale says otherwise, because that doesn't really determine the overall success. If you know that a 48 hours is going to work, if you know that a 72-hour fast is going to work, if you know that there's different types of fasting, OMAD, whatnot. If you know that that's going to work, stick with that. Don't go all like stressed out and I got to change my routine, because that is one reason why people never really lose the weight. And I know, because I've been there. I've been, fasting on and off and attempting to figure out what is good for my body for the last 3 years. So I know. Okay. And then the next day, I weighed in. My weight went down. I knew it was going to go down. 338.6. Mind you, I had my menses all throughout the week. And so usually if I'm on a regular type low carb, not low carb, if I'm on a regular like low calorie regimen, it's easy to go up and down and fluctuate. Usually, if you're on a fasting or a keto, you might have a half a pound to 2 pounds of weight gain in the beginning or at the end. That's just what you got to watch out. Main thing is you got to watch out your food intake, your calorie intake, because a lot of people they tend to overeat at the setting when it's time to eat. They tend to overeat, and then a lot of that is just based upon just overeating, really. So, and then the following day, day 4, I was at 337. So my weight was going down again. Okay. And then on day 5, I ended up at 334.6 for a total of 11.6 pounds. Okay. So the idea of this is to make sure that I don't gain any more than 3 pounds from my refeed. Last night I had bacon, I had eggs, and I had cheese at about 1 o'clock in the morning. So that's what I had. And then at noontime I broke it with a Greek salad and some popcorn. I know that popcorn is not low carb, but if I'm going to do this and it's in my lifestyle and there's no like wrong and it works for me, then I got to do that. And then bake it. So that will be my whole meal for the day. I'm going to finish it off with water, and because I did have salt during my day today, I'm not going to pile it on with more electrolytes. Some of the electrolytes out there, and I find this electrolytes, minerals, trace minerals, supplements will tend to cause my weight to go up and down like this. And it's not a desired result, because then you're left thinking that what am I eating? What am I not eating? Why am I gaining weight while I'm fasting? So if your weight is going up and up, check and see what kind of products you are taking. If you are taking a certain electrolytes, minerals, and things like that, and you are gaining weight, it's probably your body not really wanting to work with that, or it could be for a set period of days that you go, maybe 3 or 4 days that you go, and then all of a sudden now you're losing weight. So at one point your body just has to give and do with what you're trying to do with it. But at first it might seem like it's going like in resistance. Okay, so 11.6 pounds is what I lost for the 5 days. Now, what I'm doing now is I had broke my fast with the egg, the bacon, and the cheese last night at 1 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I did. And then today I had Greek salad and popcorn and a couple slices of bacon, and that all is in my meal. Okay, so I'm not going to be eating anymore for the rest of the night. And then tomorrow is when I will be doing my 3 days of fat fasting, modified fat fasting. That is where majority of your macronutrients, your calories, will come from fat. That's like cream cheese, grass-fed butter, keto coffee, whipped cream, like the real whipped cream, and cream in my coffee, things like that. And for 3 days, this is gonna boost. This is gonna boost my metabolism. Okay, this is gonna boost my metabolism, because when you eat, your metabolism gets boosted. Okay, when you're fasting, you're going into a more restrictive but preservative state. However, with fasting is different than just starving yourself. There's the benefits with fasting than there is starving yourself. Okay, so for the 3 days, I will be doing modified fasting. I will keep you in post with that. And also, after I will be going, after those 3 days, transitioning into keto intermittent fasting. Because fasting in and of itself, intermittent fasting, gets you into that gentle state of ketosis. And for then, till I reach my goal is to lose 150 pounds or 12 to 14 pant sizes in 9 to 12 months. And I will do it. I'm looking forward to it. I want to create a better version of me for myself. And my goal is to help others do that. And so I actually just wanted to say thank you. I wanted to say thank you for your support, for those that are going to be watching. I know that I've got a journey ahead, and I'm willing to take my time and be consistent, but it's really coming down to discipline and strategy on weight loss and utilizing those times where your body is just reserving fluid until you get that, release of weight results that you want on the scale. But other than that, I'm excited, you guys. Okay. And also, I will put the link down below where you guys can visit. I'm actually having the 12 days of Christmas, and you guys are welcome to join on Facebook if you want to Facebook me. I will leave a couple of links down below for you to follow me. Okay. Let's put this here. I'm going to put the link for you guys. Okay, in the chat, there's a link there. And then I will send you, let me get you over the link for the 12 days of Christmas. You guys are going to want to be a part of that, okay? So let me grab the link, the 12 days of Christmas. I'm doing a giveaway, so there will be a giveaway for one item every day for 12 days, and it's items from my shop. So there you go. There's the link in there. So you guys can follow. If you guys want to know more about what I do, I'm actually going to send you the link. Okay. All you got to do is just click on it. And then here we go. So copy link, and I'm going to put it down there in the chat for you guys. Okay, that's too long. That didn't go like what I wanted. All right. Thank you for your patience. Okay, let me go here. Hopefully you guys are going to have a good evening tonight. And stay safe out there. And let me know. Let me know in the comments below if you are fasting yourself. Here we go. And there's the link right there. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much. And talk to you soon. Have a great day. Until next time, take care. Bye.